Testing. Hello? Can you see me okay? Is the lighting good? I don't know. I'm new at this. Okay. Hi, I'm Elisa Marina. I wanted to share all the books that I read this month. By all the books, I mean 3. So three books a month is pretty good for me since I just got out of college. So I have 3 books. They're all business-oriented books, like accumulating wealth and stuff like that. So I like to dive into different genres. You'll find that once you start following me. But so I wanted to get started, and yeah, the first book I read, which was late May, it's called Ditch Your Average Job, Start a Business and Score the Life You Want. Okay, I was in Barnes & Noble and I was looking for a book that would help me start the piano business I've been wanting to do. So I wanted to start teaching piano locally. And this book just popped right out at me. I was like, okay, I'm 20 years old. I'm 22. I want to start a business and I don't want to work a job. So I read this and it's everything I asked for in a book like this. It shows you ways you can develop freelancing in your locally, and ways you can start a business online, and it gives you so many tools that you can use. So I really recommend this book. I rate it at 5+ stars because it helped me so much get off the ground with teaching piano. The next book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a classic. It's classic. It was written in 1937 by Napoleon Hill. He had so many contacts with famous businessmen, and he studied hundreds of business people. And what he did was he interviewed them and saw what made them succeed. Keep in mind, this was right after the Great Depression. So people were, hungry and starving, and they didn't have jobs. So what Napoleon Hill did was he published this book to help people recover their confidence in themselves and their abilities to provide a service to people. Think and Grow Rich is full of stories of how people started from zero to where they amassed millions and billions, I guess. This one, I did a book review of all of these. Well, it gives you tools. You need determination. You need to stick your mind to it, to really what you want. And you need to develop something that helps people. So people will be willing to give you something back for that. So it really makes sense in my mind. I would read it again. Yes. Okay. Next, the last book I read was Mastery, and it was by Robert Greene. Robert Greene did wonderful with this book. It's about, mastery. It's about if you want to develop a skill to a master level. He told stories of people such as Mozart and people who have so much skill in their art or whatever they're doing, and how did they get to that point, and how they got to that point. For instance, Mozart, he wasn't born a genius. We're not all born geniuses. We start off with an interest in something, and as a child, if you liked dancing, and with that interest and passion for it, you do it consistently every day. And if you put in, at minimum, 10,000 hours, then you would reach a pretty good level. So it's about developing your skill, finding people to help you develop your skill so you can learn faster. What else is it about? Okay. It talks about the apprenticeship phase. What the apprenticeship phase is a period of 8 to 9 years where you're solely focusing on your craft and nothing else. You're learning from somebody who's better than you, who can guide you. And this is kind of an old-fashioned thing, because in the Middle Ages, people would study under a certain practitioner, or if you wanted to be a butcher, then you would go with the butcher and learn under him. This is good about just focusing in on getting better at what you're good at. And once you're good at something, then you can roll with it. Just roll with that. I love this book. I think, it's so hard to choose a favorite out of these. They're all so good. But this is my favorite, second favorite. And Think and Grow Rich is wonderful, but it's old-fashioned, and it didn't really stick emotionally with me. Mastery did, and so did Daniel T. Piazza's book. Okay, these are the 3 books I read this month. It's July now. Yeah. And I'll try to read more. I reviewed all of them on my blog, and I will link that below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.